Innes, TRT World, occupied East Jerusalem.
Let's have a look at some other news. Sudan's paramilitary rapid support forces has declared the establishment of a rival government. The announcement was made by its chief, Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, on the second anniversary of the devastating civil war between the RSF and the National Army. He calls it a government of peace of unity that reflects the true face of Sudan. With both sides accused of war crimes and killing thousands of civilians, Dagalo proposes establishing a presidential council he says will be representative of all regions in a fractured nation. But Sudan's Minister of Information has criticised claims about the formation of that rival government. He has given a local TV interview.
This is what we would call putting on a show. And the actor who's the central character is Hemedti himself. These people have no real presence or impact in Sudanese society. These people have carried out the most heinous crimes against the Sudanese people. Furthermore, the people who represent these bandits have no idea about Sudanese society. They've not entered any village or areas except the ones people have abandoned. This is not an isolated occurrence, but has happened repeatedly in every location they have entered. These made-up stories are designed to influence the international community's agenda to cover for their absence.
2 years of war have produced the world's biggest humanitarian crisis as the army and the RSF battle for key control of regions. The military insists it's recaptured large areas, including the capital Khartoum. But just have a look at the west of the country, much of that under control of the RSF, including Darfur. Let's go to Port Sudan and speak to Momin Al-Maki. Momin, I understand that there are some developments in Alfashir. Just explain geographically where this Alfashir is.
Yes, speaking about Alfashir, Alfashir is a very important city. It is the capital of North Darfur state. In the past few hours, we have seen exchange of heavy artillery shelling between the Sudanese army and between RSF. RSF has been besieging this city for more than a year and a half so far. The humanitarian situation inside the city is catastrophic. RSF in the past few days were able to control Zamzam camp, and right now it is going to conquer Alfashir. They have been attacking this city, as I have mentioned, for more than a year and a half. Speaking about the last few hours, the Sudanese army imposed a restricted curfew in Alfashir to stop RSF from seeking inside the city. It was also able to capture some of RSF soldiers who had seeken inside Alfashir. The Sudanese army also was able to come the southern neighborhoods of this city, and heavy battles took place between the army and the RSF in the past few hours.
The majority of the country faces a huge humanitarian crisis. The World Food Programme has identified famine in 10 different locations. Where is it worst? Is it also affecting beyond the borders of Sudan, where so many people have left and fled to?
Yes, true. The humanitarian situation is catastrophic, especially in the areas controlled by RSF, because RSF has been hindering the humanitarian aid convoys. People there are suffering on a daily basis from RSF violations, from hindering the humanitarian aid convoys. So far, the people of Zamzam, we saw more than 450 being killed in the past few days on RSF attacks. Speaking about the people across Sudan, people are also suffering from RSF directly and indirectly. We saw electricity outages. We saw many of RSF crimes that extended even here in Port Sudan. People are condemning these attacks by demonstrations on the streets. We saw many demonstrations here in Port Sudan supporting the army and supporting its government, and also condemning RSF attacks and RSF violations. And among these are hindering the humanitarian aid convoys.
Momin, thank you for the update. Somalia has struggled to re-establish a